That's This Girl on Heart Breakfast with Tom, Nicola and Jack, and the brilliantly named Kungs versus Cooking on Three Burners. Welcome to the show. How's your Friday going? Weekend fast approaching.
Globals, make some noise for those who don't get heard.
So it's Global's Make Some Noise Day today. This is what it's all about. It is our charity, okay? A big day of fundraising all day here on Heart, and all of our sister stations as well. So our charity supports wonderful small projects throughout the UK. These projects help youngsters and their families living with illness, disability, lack of opportunity, that struggle to be heard. Here in Sussex and Surrey, we are supporting the Brighton and Hove Young Carers Centre, a small charity, but the support that they give makes a massive difference to young carers.
Early on in the week, I went to meet the Newman family, and in particular 17-year-old Tom and his brother 11-year-old Alfie, who help care for their mum Claire and are supported by Brighton and Hove Young Carers. Claire was a busy mum with an active life, looking after horses early every morning, taking her kids to school, taking them to clubs, until suddenly, out of the blue, in October 2013, she collapsed and now has to be cared for by her family 24/7. She suffers from a rare brain disease that is yet to be diagnosed, and she now struggles to move, speak, and is constantly in a huge amount of pain. You're going to hear from Claire now, and I just want to warn you that the next minute and a half or so is very difficult to listen to. Not just because of the trouble you will hear that Claire has with her speech, but because you will hear in her words how her life has been devastated and how her relationship with her children has changed. You will need to turn your radios up, and please ask everybody around you to be quiet, and I apologise for the sound quality at the end of this piece, but I simply had to put my microphone down so that I could cuddle and comfort her. It's difficult to listen to, but please try and listen to it all. I first asked Claire how she felt about the work Brighton and Hove Young Carers do.
For me, Young Carers is about seeing my children walk out that door with worry in their eyes, coming back, stories to tell, happy.
We were talking beforehand, and something that, and I really don't want you to feel like this, you almost feel guilty about the stuff that your boys are missing out on.
I do feel guilty.
They don't want you to feel guilty. They want you to know that they love you and that they'd move heaven and earth for you. Yes, the boys are missing out on some stuff, of course they are, but they're doing it out of love and of care for you. It's not your fault, sweetheart. It's not your fault, you understand?
I should be the one that's helping out, taking them out. I'm Alfie's 11th birthday in May. The hardest part for me was not being able to go with Alfie and his friends and celebrate his birthday.
It's okay, mate. Okay. I know that would have been very, very difficult for you to listen to, but I just want you to hear firsthand the effect that disease is having on Claire and the relationship with her children. It is no longer a normal relationship between mother and sons. After I'd spoken to Claire, I then had the privilege to catch up with her eldest son, Tom, who is 17 years old, and I asked him what kind of care he has to give to his mum.
Whenever she goes up and down the stairs, I'm always behind her, just in case she falls or a muscle spasm. I help cook. I've even cooked for the family before. I help my mum do her medication at night. Sometimes she wakes up in the night screaming, so I wake up and I help mum down the stairs, hoover, clean.
And what are your mates doing when you're doing all of this?
Well, they're out down the beach.
You must surely have times where you'll hear about a party and think, God, I really wish I could go to that. I really wish I could hang out with my pals tonight and maybe try and, I don't know, cop a snog off a girl.
Yeah, I get invited out most nights, really, but I feel like I really want to go, and I am gutted when I don't go. But I've always got this little voice in the back of my head. Is my mum okay? Is my mum still all right?
Tell us about Brighton and Hove Young Carers.
They help a lot. It's always good to actually go out, be around other people who've been in my shoes and she understand my situation. It kind of lifts like some weight off your shoulders. It helps with my little brother as well. He He enjoys it. It gets you out. It stops you from thinking about all the situation at home, really.
What would you say, Tom, to anybody that's sat at home right now in the kitchen, maybe they're in the car on the school run, and they're thinking, oh, I might donate a tenner to help Brighton and Hove Young Carers? What would you like to say to them? Give them a message.
Please donate. It helps me, especially talk to other people our age. It really does help. Please donate.
As I said, I know that was difficult to listen to, but I just wanted you to see it through a family's eyes that are living with it. Tom and his brother Alfie are outstanding young men. I can't tell you how impressed I was with them both. If you needed any reason to give us a tenner today, think about Claire, think about Tom, think about Alfie and the support that Brighton and Hove Young Carers give them. Please, just give us a tenner. I can't begin to tell you the difference it makes to that family. Just a tenner, please.
Text HEART10, that's heart and the number 10 without a space, to 70070 to give it just £10. I'm so sorry, that's choked me up a little bit. 100% of your donation goes to Global's Make Some Noise, plus the Vodafone Foundation will match these text donations up to £100,000. Standard network charges apply. If you're under 16, please ask the bill payer's permission first. All the T's and C's are at heart.co.uk. Now, just to give you a heads up, we're having technical difficulties with the 3 network at the moment, so your text may not reach us, so maybe grab someone else's phone. Grab someone else's phone who's on another network and text us HEART10, heart and the number 10 to 70070. Thank you.